And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro. As I've always said, it's hard to make money, but it's even harder to keep it.
He learned a long time ago, it wasn't about, for him, it ain't about legacy, it's about currency. And he did exactly what he wanted to do. Right. So you can't be mad at him for that, but I'm not gonna tell you that, oh, I'm gonna say, oh yeah, he the greatest fighter. No, I can't say that.
You know, Mayweather was, it's been reported, I should say, allegedly, that, he's been, a little upside down on some of his taxes and some of his properties. And he needed to come back and fight and take care of that. Well, he got some cheese from that advancement. I'm pretty sure he took care of that. And now he's chilling. Now he's saying to himself, I'm damn 50 years old. I ain't trying to fight. No, I ain't trying to fight. Let's do an exhibition.
The boxing world is buzzing after Floyd Mayweather Jr. was reportedly fined $100 million by Netflix for a contract breach after calling the rematch with Manny Pacquiao an exhibition.
Mayweather, as the chatter says, is in dire straits financially. But something is off. Something's completely off because you got one person saying, this is a real fight. You got the promotion saying, this is a real fight. You got Floyd Mayweather saying, no, this is an exhibition. There's two things that are happening here. Either somebody messed up in paperwork or in communication or in some form of getting this fight together, misspoke to one of these guys, or Floyd Mayweather is trying to scam Netflix. That is the only two things that can be possible.
Timothy Bradley Jr. has suggested that Floyd Mayweather Jr. may have already used the advance payment he received from Netflix to settle outstanding debts. Now that he has the money, Bradley claims he is no longer interested in serious competition.
The legalities of the actual contract and why Mayweather's choosing to do what he's going to do what he's doing. I don't think Mayweather is afraid. I don't think he's afraid. No, I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. Come on. Barrios, he's not afraid of Pacquiao. Trust me, he's not. But the thing I want to make you guys aware of is that when you get these advancements, you can put a non-refundable tag on these advancements. You can do that. Now, I don't know if Mayweather did that, but you can. You can put a non-refundable attachment on this and be like, all right, hey, I need an advancement for training. I need $3-4 million, whatever, for training expenses. And if they agree to say yeah, and he put in a contract that is non-refundable, it's free money. It's basically free.
Oscar de la Hoya has also claimed that Mayweather's comeback is motivated purely by financial pressure, arguing that fighters like him sometimes mismanage their wealth and eventually go broke. He suggested that Mayweather is now chasing money through exhibition fights instead of focusing on his boxing legacy.
Crawled out of his rock. He needs money.
You think he needs money?
Absolutely.
He's always flossy.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
Again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
He's always spending, so I guess.
Absolutely. Look, he's not fighting anymore, so that big money's not coming in. Look at what happened to Mike Tyson. He made what, $500 million?
Right.
You think you can spend $500 million overnight? Absolutely.
You can't.
I doubt he'll ever step into that ring. Floyd's a big freaking.
He called Canelo the easiest win of his career.
Yeah, because he was 21 years old.
Right.
Of course. If I fought Ryan Garcia, who's 19 years old, what am I going to do? I'm going to beat him easy because of my experience.
Zob Judah, a former professional boxer and one of Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s notable opponents, suggested that Mayweather's comeback is driven by promotional strategy and hype building for a blockbuster event.
We're not playing around. And, maybe that got through the cracks. I don't know how. I wasn't there. I don't know his business. But somehow, he's saying it did. I mean, well, he didn't say that. I'm just saying I don't know how he didn't catch on. This is the real deal Holyfield.
Do you think it could be possibly a publicity stunt to give some type of push to the promotion. I mean, I don't know. Like when the announcement came out,
yeah,
I don't know if people were really too ecstatic for it.
Yeah, it's something that you would, you can use to your advantage to try to push the fight. It'll let people, it'll get ears and eyes on the fight for people that didn't know the fight was happening. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
Because as a consumer looking in, you're like,
listen, man, I'm a fan of both guys, and I just want to watch it and see the fight happen. I mean, I'm a fan of boxing. I shouldn't say I'm a fan of both guys. You know what I'm saying?
Judah argues that Mayweather is now more focused on entertainment, business opportunities, and maximizing financial gain through high-profile exhibition bouts.
As a consumer looking in, we're like, yo, is he like, what's the complaint? What's the problem here? Like, what are you scared of? Because is it your O? Is it your losing that O? Could be that it?
Of course. That's what it's all come down to. I mean, the O is like a 800 credit score. Globally, universally. You walk around with an 800 credit score with the O. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the O brings. It brings an 800 credit score for wherever you go. You know what I'm saying? And Floyd he's done a great job with that. Great job. So of course he's gonna, show the roll on that O. I ain't mad at him. Smart guy. He understands. He ain't no fool.
According to Boxing Insider, both camps initially signed contracts for an official match. However, Floyd Mayweather Jr. later labeled it as an exhibition, sparking backlash from Manny Pacquiao's team and raising legal concerns.
Threw some cold water on any excitement for the fight with Manny Pacquiao in September, when last week he did an interview and said that it's not going to be a real fight, it's going to be an exhibition and not necessarily going to be at the Sphere. And Max, that really puzzled me because this wasn't just reporting. Netflix, a multi-billion-dollar company, officially announced that this would be a real fight.
Boxing commentator Max Kellerman has suggested that Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s push to label his comeback bout as an exhibition, rather than a fully sanctioned professional fight, may be a calculated move to preserve his undefeated 50-0 record.
I'll always bring this up. Bernard Hopkins, I was calling his fights on HBO. He fought Tavares Cloud, good light heavyweight, beat him easy, right? And he was like 49, and his body still looked like Hopkins. Then he came back a year or so later, and he fights Joe Smith. His body didn't look the same. Hopkins had a Spartan training regimen. He doesn't put anything in his body. He's a temple. He eats right. He trains right.
He don't drink.
He doesn't. But his body looked, by the way, I'm 52. I can tell you, it looks different after a little bit. Even when you're trying to get in shape, just the muscles look a little different. And Joe Smith knocked him out of the ring and stopped him, right? Floyd, maybe, I'm just speculating, but maybe he says this because he gets in the gym and he's like, Floyd's what, 49 and change. He's almost 50. Maybe he's right up against that thing where it's like, man, my body's not responding the same way.
Right. Max, they're grandpops.
They old. Grandpops. That looks like he got a little more in the tank.
What I'm saying,
he's a little younger. Pacquiao's a little younger.
When you a grandpop, you think you're not the same as you.
Roy Jones Jr. has argued that Floyd Mayweather Jr. changed the mindset of boxing by introducing the idea of maximizing earnings, even at the cost of legacy and long-term value in the sport. According to Jones, Mayweather's approach showed fighters that financial gain could take priority over traditional greatness, championship pursuits, and risk-taking in major fights. He believes this shift has ultimately reduced the overall excitement and competitive spirit of boxing, as more athletes now focus on protecting their records and chasing high-paying exhibitions rather than engaging in legacy-defining battles that elevate the sport's global reputation.
Off the Mayweather concept, because Mayweather made so much money, staying undefeated, waiting to the right time to fight Pacquiao, fighting the right people to fight at the right time. He monopolized the business. But the problem was, it only made him money and the people he was fighting. It didn't make money for the whole sport. So what he did himself a great job, but it hurt the sport. Because not everybody wants to fight, stay undefeated. You understand me? Me, it's like when two guys get here, they gotta meet. No, wait. They was here 5 years ago. They should have met. You understand me? Because now, we probably could have got 3 good fights.
Renowned trainer Robert Garcia reacted to Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s announced return and the anticipated rematch with Manny Pacquiao, stressing the importance of fair and proper financial compensation for both fighters. He expressed hope that beyond the excitement and global attention surrounding the event, Mayweather and Pacquiao would receive earnings that accurately reflect their status, legacy, and the magnitude of the fight. Garcia noted that when two of boxing's greatest legends step back into the ring, the bout becomes more than just a sporting contest. It represents a major cultural and commercial moment in boxing history. He emphasized that while fans focus on the spectacle, promotion, and competitive storyline, equal attention should be given to ensuring that both athletes are treated fairly from a financial standpoint. In his view, proper payment is essential to respecting their contributions to the sport, highlighting that fairness and respect should remain central to any high-profile boxing event involving iconic fighters of this caliber.
This will do more than the Tyson-Jake Paul fight. This will do like 150, 200 million. No, it's not pay-per-view.
Netflix, would do good.
200 million people, 150?
Sure, good thing Netflix is getting involved, man. It's putting up a lot of money for the guys.
Yeah.
Mayweather Pacquiao, they're gonna make a couple $100 million each.
I think so.
Good for them.
As they should.
Good for them.
But you told me today, even without knowing, you knew it was coming.
Both having an exhibition, that's the way it looked like. So that was done? September 19th?
September 19th.
September, the Mexican Independence Day weekend?
Yeah, in the Sphere, nonetheless. That's that round thing.
But isn't Canelo fighting on that day?
No, he's fighting in Saudi on the 12th.
Yeah, but Mexico versus, that's right.
So this is a week after.
You mean the Sphere?
Yeah.
That's big time.
Yeah, it's very few seats in there.
Yeah, that's big time.
The gate will break records. I'm sure it's going to be major.
Yeah, because I heard that's just special, only special events and special concerts and shit.
What do you think? Will Floyd man up and take a real fight, or will he step back again?